Alright, so there's hardcore. Alright, I guess we'll choose hardcore real quick. I haven't actually... Alright, let's start with the crafting system. There's not much to it, just yet. Also, you're not supposed to be able to craft. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to build, so that's gonna need to be changed. Alright. Um... Bees back to spawn emote. Alright. Whatever your hold on, let me get to a decent area. Go to. It's a survival game. Oh wait, I'm playing hardcore. That's why it's taking forever to... Okay, hardcore is gonna be so much more difficult to get stuff, alright? So if you choose hardcore, if you die once, you'll basically need to redo everything or leave the game. I'm not entirely too sure if they removed the save feature. But if they did, or if I did, I might have to check up on that. But, also, let me make sure of something else. Oh, yo. You could also ride in these centipede. By the way, this does not represent the final game. By the way, a lot is gonna change. I'm playing around with the animals, stuff like that. I really don't think those centipede for right now's the best option to do it as a prototype thing. Oh yeah, okay, since I'm showing off hardcore mode. Oh wait, I forgot you get way less ammo than you do. The crafting system's not fully finished, I don't think yet. But in hardcore mode, your running will take a lot longer to regenerate. Uh, okay, so the game automatically saves wherever you are. So if you die, it saves it. It saves your resources, saves your gold. Auto load, yes. So you don't have to load, I don't think. Auto load behavior. Okay, I think what I have it set as okay. All right. So what I think I was going for when I first started this, sorry. This I took a while. All right. It took 5 months of work on this. I took 6 months of break. So explaining some of this of what I'm going for is going to be a little bit difficult. Like I said, a lot of changes is going to happen. So the save system, all right, we're going to change this as the system, right, is also subject to change on how you like it. So let's say if you were previously normal, you would have to clear your data in order to play hardcore mode. And in doing so, everything the saved data saves, it it also saves your resources. So, in rounds wins and save eliminations, saves assist, creatures eliminations, checkpoints, save player location is also a good one. Save class, which is the difficulty system. So, yeah. Alright, the crafting system's over here. Let me add a way for you to be able to... Huh? Alright, I don't know what I... Oh, I know what I was doing. This is how you're gonna end the game. So, yeah. Don't worry about this. This is... No. This is a no, no, no. Oh. Oh, no. Alright, so wait. Okay, so hardcore... Okay. Now I remember. The difference between hardcore and normal is your run's much slower. You can't climb as far. So... Alright, we're playing normal. So since it's... Okay, I remember why I didn't do that. Alright, I'm gonna have to change that setting out. Hence why this game's not out. I worked on the map part, alright. I think I'm gonna blur out the... Alright, so... Alright, I gave myself a few things. I did not mean to give myself... Override grenade. What is this? Oh! Hey, this might be really good for hardcore players. And the fact that you guys could be playing on different difficulties, I could make it to where you have to trade for these really hard, and that you have to trade for these grenades. So, yeah. Also, I found out this is a failed experiment, alright? I removed the ending boss today. I don't know if it'll work. If you'll be able to see what happens. No. But if you see what happens, the idea was for that thing to be like kind of a way to attack you and shoot those things. Ah, that's what it was. That one. That one's the one. Alright. Alright. Now we're in the red sweat. Alright, the red sweat. There's just enough to keep anyone on normal difficulty alive. People with hardcore difficulty, you will need a little bit more supply. I might die here. But you'll be able to counter it out if you manage to get some of these. Some materials from the desert. You will have to be pretty quickly in the red sweat, the hardest biome to survive in. In fact, if you... It's supposed to be one of the hardest biomes to survive in. It might not be the hardest by the time the game comes out, because the snow biome is not finished yet. So take that as you will. Alright, here's the favorite part. I love playing this through PlayStation. I'm not sure if it'll be as good as my PlayStation, but it's the graphics wise that I'm so impressed by. Alright, it's not as... Okay, this is what you'll see on computer, I guess. It's good and all, but, you know. The exploration's there for you. It's okay, but this is mainly for the console players as well. But, it's pretty fun to shoot around, play around with the animals for a little bit. Explore a little bit of the biome, if you will. Explore some secrets you might uncover. Also, by the way, there's gonna be reward for discovering new areas. Like I discovered this through here, and I was like, oh my god. Because on console edition, it's so it's so different. I don't know. You just have to experience it, you know. But the other thing about these about this prototype game, which by the way does not have a name. Okay, there's some assets in the sky. This map is, by the way, 100% custom made. Whoop. It's all about exploration and rewarding the exploration highly. Also, if you get stuck, you can always press your emote button. It'll show you what button your emote and pickaxe is. Real quick. Whoop! Alright. Let's finish this off real quickly on this. You might need a grappler to actually explore some more of the areas. Hold on. I can't remember if that was the plan for this. For that, to add a grappler. But eventually it might have to be. Or what about here? No, I can't reach that anyways. I can't sprint. I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Ooh. Wait, can I make it on there? Whoop. So if you like to do some parkour or just explore the island, you can do so. I will warn you. Though, don't wander off too far outside the map, by the way. There will be a barrier, and I'm still deciding whether or not to make it visible. Honestly, I don't think it should be. I think it should be pretty obvious where the map cuts off, where the tiles are. And the fact that I just completely ruined that whole biome upsets me. Here's what I've done so far for the snowy biome as well. Alright, so let's go here. Yeah, I haven't even coded in. Like, as soon as I got done with the, oh, well, alright. See, it's nowhere near finished. I'm keeping development of this survival game as open as I can, right? I will be completely honest, I have stopped um on it for a while. I lost motivation and I was like, no, I can't work on something that I put so much effort into that could be so awesome and cool. It's just no, I can't do that. It's really cool. But by the way, before I forget, playing this on normal. Alright, so here's what you spawn with on normal. Minus the chest. You do not get the chest. Alright, do not think you get the chest. And all these arrows. You get basically what you get with the bow. Without extra. Oh my goodness! Get away from me, you freak. Alright. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at how cool that is, bro. That is awesome. This cave as well. Waterfall. Oh, man. The fog's also messing me up as well. Here's this whole map. It's unfinished, so kinda what you would expect for an unfinished map. But yeah, this whole island area, I don't know. That's a pretty big chunk to fill in. You'll have to wait and see for what's coming out. I might have to just block that off, honestly, with a rock. Let's go over here. Oh wait, I forgot. I got these to explore. Oh my god, these are a must-add item. If I do say so myself. Custom-made lake. Got that bug here. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. The time is set. It's set so that everything's like, you know, good and all that. Here's the barrier. This is as far as I plan to expand it as at the moment because Epic Games, please let me get an extra storage limit if you ever see this. It's I'm excited for this. Here's the cave, and look at that. Look at that, console players. For the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X might look better actually. Or the disc versions might look better. I have the disc-free PlayStation because digital's everything that I do, basically. But yeah. Here's the lake, the tree log, stuff like that. And I need to add more resources that you could get here. What else? Oh, let's go back to the other area that I was talking about. If you have the right graphics settings, this game alone, with the graphics, is rewarding enough. And Creative 1.0, by the way. Oh, the assets kind of ruins it, but it's still a work in progress, so that I can see exactly what I need to do. Alright, so this is where I stopped off at, and I'm not going to continue it just yet, but I am going to continue it pretty soon. You can see some more chest up there as well. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like that could kind of ruin the whole survival feel of the game. I don't know. It'll depend. It'll depend on what I could do. Ooh. Could get some pretty cool stuff. Also, I do believe I might die here.